Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
11.
Now Brown. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
11, MT, Tate.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's looking deep for Shakir. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That one intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go.
Here's Brown. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
12. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And this will be incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Mitchell. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up third
To
and
throw is Penix. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
12. Ready? Done.
On the ground, it's Brown. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 49.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
He'll run here with Brown. To the pylon, he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Plant. It's Penix. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the
39
39-yard line.
What is that?
Now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Running is Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Bengals 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half.
First down, Ravens.
We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Mitchell. He'll push forward for about a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On second down, here's Penix. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Gun stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's
11
second
mighty.
and 10.
11 mighty. Let's get set. Can. 11 M. 11.
Burrow. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Here we go. Stop.
That'll give up the middle. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down, 8 yards to go.
12. Big 13. 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That is hard to the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21.
Ravens 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
What is that? 11, 11, 11, 11.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed, touchdown Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Here's 3rd and 7. going for it all. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
11
and
MT,
7.
take.
At
11
the
MT,
13-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, reload. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Penix. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm out.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
On the set.
1st and 10. Here's Penix. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Penix. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Is this set? Don?
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
11 MT, 11
Good
MT.
for a Bengals 1st down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
Brings up 2nd
It's
and
2nd
10
down.
at the 22-yard line.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Bengals
One, ready?
So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Let's stop.
Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Not fun here. 3rd and
11,
a
11,
lot.
11. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
11, Thomas.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here is Penix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now Penix to throw. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On play action, Penix. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd
and 10
at the 22-yard line.
Let's get set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Look wide, get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional, and this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play in. The drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 49, Ravens 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They're trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The
11
Bengals
Thomas.
take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Right 80. 11, MT, take. 11, MT, stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here.
Here we go.
Quickly, it is third and 10.
Right shot. Shot.
Burrow now. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. A give left side for Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We're going to go play action with Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10. Again, it's Penix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall. Incomplete, and he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is caught. He finds Walker, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the
now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
I'm one, ready? Gun. 11 MT, 11 F, right? 11.
A first down throw for Burrow. Going up top. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
A gain of 8. Brings up third
11, Thomas.
and 2.
Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided.
22-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.